Is this viral color changing foundation really worth the hype or is it just a gimmick? I'm going to put it to the test today. Let's get into the video. I purchased mine on Amazon. This is from a company. It's Elroel, Elroll Blank Cover Cream Stick. So this retails on Amazon for $27. It's crossed out. It says 37 and it says 27 right now. So I must be having a sale as I'm filming this. This kind of went viral on TikTok. The rating here is sort of lowish, though, I will tell you. The shade range, horrible. They have a horrible shade range. And I believe this is a Korean brand, but yes, it says on here. So this is a Korean brand. And what it says about it, I will tell you what it says. So this is a color changing stick foundation. It says meet your new beauty essential, the El Royal Blank Cover Stick V. This is an innovative color changing makeup stick that starts off as soft white balm, transform into a silky tinted cream that blends in seamlessly into your skin with each stroke. Also has a brush on it. I'll show you in a second. So it's supposed to look like your skin but better type of a thing, okay? So I saw somebody that was wearing it and her I would say skin tone is similar to mine and her skin looked amazing. You could see there was coverage, but it was light coverage. And I don't always use stuff like this, but I was really interested. She said her skin wasn't greasy at the end of the day. She said she has oily skin, so I'm like, okay, well, you don't live in Florida, but I'll check it out. So this is what it looks like. You open it up and then you've got your stick and all of them are going to be this color. Now they're color changing and I don't know if you're going to see it, but see those little spots? You can see the little spots in there. So those are the little color beads or whatever you want to call them, okay? And then on the other side you have this brush, which honestly I find useless. I really do. I'll show you, I'll demonstrate it for you, but I don't really care for it. So the thing about this too is I find that, I mean, you have to put it on like this. I feel like it probably works better like that. Although I haven't tried it on the back of my brush. Maybe I'll do one side with it like this and the other side like that because I have not done that. So let me go ahead and put it on. And as you see, I look like Adamant. Remember the video in the 80s where he was like, yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. I'm going to take the brush first. See how small it is compared to what I would use? I don't really care for it because I just feel like you're just gonna get like little areas at a time and it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't really care for it. See what I mean? I don't like it. So you could see how it works. You can hear it. Don't like it. So I'm not going to use it, but I wanted to demo it. Don't like it. I'm going to use this instead. Much softer brush and tap and blend. Now with this, I find for me, I'm going to put some up here, down there. One thing is you don't know how much to put on because of that. So that's a negative. So I think the color changing part of it is gimmicky, to be honest with you, because I don't know the point, because you really don't know how much product you're putting on, as far as coverage until after you blend it out, But it is a light coverage. It's very skin-like. And I know it looks really pale, but it will kind of warm up. I feel like after it sits on your skin for a little bit, it warms up. So let's do this on the other side. Let's do it that way. And, ooh. Excuse me. So I like the pat, and you can start to see that one's starting to change a little bit. But one thing is, it is kind of light for me, I feel like. But once I get my makeup on, I'll be okay. I know it looks like, holy cow, you look really white. That's why I said the color is weird, but I feel like it took a little bit or takes a little bit for it to melt into my skin. I feel like once it melts into your skin, it does deepen a little bit more because I know when I first did this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's still too light, but actually it was okay. Still probably too light for me, but it wasn't. I feel like once it sits on, it gets better, but it is definitely, definitely skin-like. I mean, very light coverage. So if you have any imperfections, which I have some things I'm going to use a concealer on, but I'm gonna let you see it first before I do that. Yeah, you're not gonna get like a lot of coverage. But I like how skin-like it is. I'm gonna show you up close. I mean, it looks like I'm not even wearing a foundation. I mean, it really just looks like I have like it's my skincare. It's what it looks like. You can see what I look like. See how it just looks like my skin? Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing any foundation. I'll see in a little bit. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see what my face looks like. I have powder on right now, and it still looks really glowy. So let me zoom you in so you can see it. It looks really good. So I am going to wear this throughout the day. I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. I may film by ending before because I really like the way my hair looks right now. But anyways, I will be back here in a little bit and I'll check in with you. I already know how I feel about this, but I'll see you in a little while. I've had this foundation stick on for about 6.5 hours. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like. So you can see it's pretty shiny, but I don't think it looks greasy. So I did sit outside so it would marinate a little bit with the humidity so you could see what it looks like. So up close, it's kind of worn off a little bit, I can see. I got a kitty here on me, so hopefully you didn't see that. But it is quite shiny, but it's like, it's weird. It's like, I feel like if I had powdered a little bit heavier and I could also use a mattifying primer underneath that, it would hold up for me better. Now, I always tell you guys you should not have to do that though. You shouldn't have to, use certain products to make something work. But I'm just saying, if I wanted to tone it down so it's not as shiny, I could do that because I've been wearing this. And I do like it. I think it's really, really nice. The thing that I like about this is that it's as it's wearing off, as you can see, I'm gonna zoom you in again so you can see. It just doesn't look like, when foundation starts to wear off, like you can see it. Sometimes it looks patchy. Like this doesn't look like it. It just looks like my skin is really glowy. You know what I mean? It just looks like my skin is really glowy. To me, it doesn't look greasy. It looks shiny. I am using or I am wearing a concealer today that's a little bit more glowy than I normally would. So like in this area here and by my nose is from that. But mainly you can see where this product was. So I do like it. I feel like this would work really, really well for dry skin. I think you would love it. But just like anything, I feel like you have to make sure that you are prepping your skin really well first. If you have oily skin, you're going to want to make sure that you are powdering well. And you could even use, like I said, a mattifying primer if you wanted to stay on a little bit longer. That's where I'm going to leave it. Let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. I would greatly appreciate it too if you've enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, share, comment on the video. Helps to push them out to algorithm. Would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.